Hello, this is Jim from TWS, and today we're going to review the TWS pop-up earbuds, which is the i500. And off the bat, these admittedly are a copy which was sent to us, and there's a load of TWS branded earbuds, and here is a similar one we've just done, which is an utter pile of rubbish. So when the company contacted me and asked me to check these out, I said yeah, sure, why not? But surprisingly, they're very good. So the product has wireless charging, the case, which is excellent. This will turn orange when charging, and it's green when it's full, and you get loads of time when you pop them in on charge as well. So you get 15 hours battery, which is really good, and a quick charge in the case for around 45 minutes will give you 4 hours of use. So the magnet is strong inside, as you've seen in the unboxing. You can open them, but they will not fall in onto the unit itself. That's pretty much, that's what it looks like inside there. So these are the buds themselves. Second thing to note, the build quality is excellent compared to this pile of shit here to the right. This is plastic and really light, and you know, it's just a piece of dirt, but it's okay if you're sitting at a laptop and want to listen to something quietly for listening to music or something like that, this one here. But once you step a couple of feet away, forget about it, let's go in the bin. But these, on the other hand, surprisingly give really good sound and have really good bass. I'm quite impressed, have to say, for a knockoff, and they look nice as well. The stem isn't as long as you'd expect, they're not as thick as you'd expect either. They have a nice slim profile. Now when you turn on your Bluetooth, you will see that it has AirPods, so they've even managed to fix the identifier on it. But nonetheless, these are going to run you around 50 quid, but the price for if you want to get imitation earbuds or AirPods, are they worth it, is what people are going to ask. And I'd say yeah, because the AirPods are a rip-off to begin with for the price. These are 50 quid and they sound better. So you have your Google Alexa and Amazon Alexa, or your Googling Amazon Alexa on these as well. You've got your typical skip tracks, play and pause, which just simply tapping on the side, which works quite well. Sometimes I found them a bit overly sensitive, but that's if I was lying in bed and turning around on the pillow or whatever. It did kind of knock them off or knock them on, or whatever way I managed to tip the side of it. So but that was just sometimes, it wasn't all the time. So other than that, I can't complain, but the sound overall as a whole was really nice, and there is bass, and there's actually a nice bit of bass in it, and also they get very loud, which for me is important. So the only thing is, it's just getting the knack of tapping these, where to actually tap them to get them to work right. Due to the shape of them and the profile, it's a bit funny when they're in your ears. So I might pop them in now. You can tap to get your Amazon Alexa. You can pause. And change your tracks and so on. Now another thing that they have is the auto stop. So if you pull one of these out, the music will stop. If you pull it back in, the music will go back to where it left off, which is a nice feature as well. Even some of today's common earbuds don't even have that feature, so that's nice. But overall, pretty good. I was impressed, more impressed than I thought I'd be, to be honest, for the price. And the fact that you're getting the wireless charging in the case. Now I've had these about 2 weeks now, and they still work, the wireless charging still works, everything still works. After about a week or so, or even less, the likes of these cheap things tend to start failing, but these are going strong. I've used them heavily, and main reason being is they have good sound and they have good bass, and overall the music quality is pretty good across all stages and so on, so I was quite impressed. Even compared to Apple AirPods, I've tried them and they don't get loud, the music doesn't have really good bass, but these surprised me pretty much. So if you're looking for a pair of similar for around 50 quid, I'd recommend them, no problem. And nice little small carry case as well, which is excellent, which will also give you the extra battery life, so you've nothing to worry about. So these are like work with both Android and iOS. Now when you pair them with your Android phone, you're not going to get the little box that will pop up with the AirPods spinning on them. It doesn't work like that. On the Android it's different, it'll just come up into your Bluetooth menu and it will have AirPods like so there, and that's really about it. Then just disconnect them or forget. You can just tip forget, and it has the HD audio ACC, and you can see that we're connected with phone calls, media and contact sharing. So that's it for now. Any questions, hit us up. We'll leave a link in the description below and on the blog post where you can buy them. And they come in several different colours too, and there's a couple of other variants. We're going to get our hands on them, and we'll talk to you then. See you in the next one.